Oh, hello there. What's going on? Welcome back to the SMP. How are we doing today? I'm currently just working on this staircase. I'm going to try and build a staircase up to the farm there because we currently don't have any actual path to get up there. It's just kind of sitting there by itself. So I'm debating on putting a path up through the mountainside here. But also, we're trying to get a portal up there, a public nether portal, to see if we can get a better spawn, because currently the portal we do have has that conflicting return point. That return point due to it being too close to Ghost's portal. And so we don't want to be too close to him, so we're going to actually move out of the way. Let's see if this thing works. Perfect. Look at that. We got the ore smelter finally. Big W for me. Put some torches down here. I almost forgot that light is definitely a thing. But we're going to actually cut it up into the mountain, or the hillside here. I'm not sure really why, other than that it would just be kind of cool. Because eventually we might fill the space in, like the walls and things, fill the wall spaces and things and make it look prettier. Leading up to the portal here and the mob farm. But for now, the main reason of me doing this is because of the building material. You see, I want to make this portal look kind of cool. I don't have an idea yet of what I want this portal to look like, but I'll figure it out. We'll find something. We'll eventually think of the audio. We'll eventually think of something. Oh, I think I just realized I've been going. Here we go. That's okay though. We'll figure out what this portal is going to look like as we go here. Not a huge deal. Gotta remember to leave the path there properly. Not sure why the audio is sounding like that, but it is. Ah, there we are. That's why. We're right here next to the surface. That checks out. I don't want us to be too terribly close. I think we'll be okay, actually. Yeah, no, this is definitely a perfectly fine distance to the mob farm. Perfect. Ooh, someone's building a house right there. That looks nice. Kind of break this area down a little bit here. Give ourselves like a landing pad, so to speak. When we walk up the staircase here. Let's put our flowers down. We might actually take these home, to be honest, and put them down on our property. By the house, kind of make it look a little bit prettier, give it some more character. But for now, this is really all we have, just this this walking space. I'm actually going to fill this in though. I mean, we could always just make some colored glass. Look, the rain is making us lag today. Inventory hit the ground too hard. Interesting. That's a sentence. Okay. That's much quieter. We also need to get a hold of some... Oh. Someone marked them for me. I assume this is Jess. Only Jess has the means to do this. Thank you, Jess, if it was you that did that. I think I want to do bricks, but the problem is you have to smelt them. And so I'm probably just going to do cobble. Let me know what you guys think. I said no one really does, but you're allowed to comment and give me ideas, things you'd like done. Also, keep in mind that donators do get to have a build or a pet in the world named after them. Forgot to plant those. So definitely feel free to come into streams or go to the donation page if you'd like to throw a couple bucks in exchange for getting something named after you. It's all fun. No worries. Okay, let's get ourselves some stairs here. That should be plenty to start out at. At least it should be. 64 and 30. I feel like maybe we should make more just in case. Because you never really do know. Especially when you're not, you know, counting meticulously for what you put where. Should we do some walls as well? Some stone walls. Wish we could figure out how to use the chisel. I think we could probably throw a couple walls up in there. Around the outside at least, make it a little bit more enclosed, kind of safe, if that makes sense. Throw some torches up on top of that. How tall are these hydrangeas? Oh, those aren't even bad. Those are pretty. We have a lot of flowers around here. It's fine. It makes it look nice. Look at that back there. That beautiful house. I'm still so proud of how that came out, guys. Jess has been busy as well, as you can see. She built this magnificent farm. This barn space here. Beautiful. My goodness. And of course she downsized her house, so now her house is a little space upstairs if she doesn't mind me looking. Just peek her head in. See, she got a little space here. And then her storage is now all down below, as we saw the last time. I need to figure out how to make pedestals now that I noticed those down there. Because we can then supply ourselves with a spot to put all of our little, like, trophies and things. We gotta put some trophies out, man. Put some collected items and things. Maybe not that they're rare, but that have sentimental value to us and the SMP here. You know? And to you. You guys. There's some things that have value to you guys as well, I'm sure, after watching all this time. Anywho, but please feel free to give me some feedback and ideas. Again, like I said, they're much appreciated. I don't judge or hate. You know, it's all a process. Any constructive criticism that you might be able to give me helps me improve the quality of the videos and the SMP. Because I know it's kind of raw, it feels. There's not a lot of, like, background audio. I don't have the microphone that you tend to hear a lot of these pro YouTubers using. Maybe I should look into that. Who knows? But feel free to leave a comment. Even questions, things I can do or answer or discuss with you guys during streams or videos are always much appreciated. We're going to put our portal right here where this grass clump is. So we're going to probably take this grass down, I think, guys. But let's kind of move our stairs out of the way here. We'll put one on the end here, like so. Might leave that for now. We'll probably make a stair or the walls go around or down or something at some point, but we got to get this portal built. We got to see where it takes us because, as you all know, the next step, the next big step at least in progression of Minecraft is we got to go to Nether and spend some more time in there because we need netherite just to kind of get us started. I do want to wall off the area though, just a little bit. I don't know, I feel like it's just safer this way so that we don't go walking out out of the portal into our death off the side of a cliff. But let's go get our blocks. I will have to break the portal that's out from behind our house. Should we do, like, walkways? Here we go. We'll leave it here, though. We don't want to go too far into Chess's area. But just so that we know that that's where it's going to connect to. Cool. Alright, let's head on back over there and build this thing up. Alright, let's try this out. 1, 2. Piece of obsidian. I just realized I did not bring my flint and steel. So now we have to go back and get it. Hiya! That was really kind of a lame 360. Let's go take a look. Probably should face this way. We gotta remember which way we face though, or it'll put us somewhere else apparently. Sideways. Wait a minute. This is the exact same portal. But does that mean that we're gonna come back at a different location? Surely we're not that close. Oh my. It's still broken. Okay, so good news and bad news. Good news is we arguably have a better spot with better portal like spacing, like where it put us. Bad news is I had to realign the portals because it was being dumb. I didn't know that Bedrock you couldn't just like realign portals by moving them around. Every time I would try and move the portal, it would like make a new one like 10,000 blocks that way or something. Not really, it's like more like 300 blocks, but it was stupid nonetheless. So it can't be up there because no matter what I do, it spits us out way the heck over there. So portal is going to be over here now in the village, which is not a bad thing. Like I said, the good news is it's a really good spot. We could actually work it around the village. We could build it to look like it's a part of the village. I think that would be cool. So let's hop up in here. We're going to real quick finally build up the walls and stuff. That's not a good thing. I heard a creeper. Luckily I had my flint and steel on hand. I wonder if it exploded or if it will be exploding the moment we get back. Likely. It feels like it might be likely. Let's real quick build up our first wall here. Just kind of like put us in a bit of a box to keep us safe whilst we do our doings coming to and from the Nether. Yeah, that is the top level. Nice. Ooh, hello. Just to kind of keep things out while we go in and out. If that makes sense. I brought a door, but I don't know that we're going to need the door necessarily. But I feel as though we might be in a better spot, though, all around. I think we're actually at 95. We have a little ways to go down to get netherite, but that's not a huge deal. That's it could always be worse in that regard. Just kind of put, I don't know, just we'll pretend it's gonna go right here. Made more stone. But we have plenty of the other portal though, so the obsidian, I mean, we have plenty of obsidian from the other portal we busted up. So that means we are now able to build this and even have leftover obsidian for other things like spill off and whatnot. I'm going to need cobble, like I said, that's going to be a big thing. And wood. Cobble and wood. Probably glass, maybe? There's a lot of fences over here, holy smokes. I'm tempted to try and make it look like it's a villager house. But also I don't think we should, because then it looks like we might have just slapped it inside of a villager's house and not actually built a space for it. So we're going to just kind of get some wood. Some good old oak, I think. As well as the cobble, and just kind of make it open, but also look like it's, you know, supposed to be there. I think it's kind of be nice to have it in the village. it might feel more like we have a reason to be in the village. I think we should spruce up the place a bit, though, personally. I think we'll do that. I don't want it to be... What was that? Like 7? Yeah, it was. Okay. I'm thinking like it's gonna look like a sideways, like a really thin, not sideways, but like a really skinny villager house, if that makes sense. Just a single flat line here. We should actually get some fences and stick them on the corners here. Make it look like one of those, one of those houses. I need to get back up there. Oh snap, that works for all of them. That's crazy. Alright, let's get our stairs. We're gonna just make it like a... It's gonna be like a pixel art. Just a straight... You know what I'm saying? That's so funny. But I also want it to end up having the overhang too. Dude, it's perfect. But I want it to have this overhang. Because then it'll be protected from the rain. I'm just kidding. I mean, kinda. It's gonna be a really simple portal. Oh, daggone it. It'll be a very simple portal, but it'll be kinda nice nonetheless, I think. One could even dare and say cute. Alright, let's get some of those fences. There was a lot of them. They were this way, I think, weren't they? Yeah, they were over here. Let's take this one. I think we need to get cobble along. What if we actually move these to the corners? That's kind of funny though, you can't lie. But what I mean is, like, what if we moved to the corners with the wood, brought this down with cobble and made the corners out of... Oh! Sorry, sir. He kind of spooked me, not gonna lie. He was like on the move. But what if we make the corners with the logs? Or at least not the center here. At least move the wood to like that, you know what I'm saying? Kind of border it. No, I kind of like the idea of it being on the corners, like this. Like that. We'll have to probably move the... Oh goodness. Might have made a whoopsie. Of course, we'll have to redo the freaking stairs though now, won't we? We'll need more wood as well. Yeah, I think that actually isn't bad. It'll give it... I think we need to put five. That is 5 over here, isn't it? Okay, that's why it looked weird. I was like, I feel like that looks weird. Well, you know what, though? Now that I'm looking at it, I don't think that's the move. I think the move is going to be to put them like right here. Just a little tiny bit offset. I'm really just kind of dinking around here with ideas. Here we go. It's going to get filled with cobble. So we break that one. And that one. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't feel right though. Look at this here. I feel wrong. It was actually right here. It's where the wood was for that one. Oh, did I just go too far with the stone? I think I did. That's probably what it was. False alarm. I'm just dumb. Oh no, we're out of wood. Just kidding. Okay, but I do kind of now want to make this come out like that. Darkster says hi, YouTube. There we go. See, that's nice. Put a torch there. Put a torch there. No. I think it might need glass. Maybe. Should we change this to logs? Is that what it might be? Change that to logs and make this part stone? Or at least make this all stone. Let's try that. Let's make this stone. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it'll look more like a villager house then. Oh, hi, Darkstar. I think that was it. I like it. The logs go a bit high, don't they, though? But I think that looks good. I think it might look weird because the way the logs are sitting right below the staircases like that. But I like it. I think it's good. I'm gonna start putting all this dirt down in this like pond now, though. To be honest, we're gonna kind of fill this pond in. It looks a little bit natural now. There we go. Oh wait, aren't there walkways three wide? We're gonna make the walkway too. There it is. I think maybe it's just because of the way how much space is up there. I think we could probably put, like, take some glass and put it up there eventually. But it's good. I like it. I think it's a great start. Good spot for the portal. Run back this way. I think that's where it was the first time. I don't remember though, to be honest with you guys. Might have just short. Or the exact amount. No way. And it's done. Yeah, we have the... That's funny. Dude, what are the odds of that? We had the exact amount we needed. That's cool. I like that. That's pretty sweet. Okay. So there's our little portal space. We'll leave it like this for now. Let's head on back. Still raining out here. We never did put those fence gates up, and we just found out a second ago. You guys missed it, but I had to push the golem right back through here because he was trying to leave. Or he went to the Nether. I was like, no, 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 and I had to push him right back through. But let's take this fence gate and this fence gate for this side. That's not how that's supposed to go. Like that. That way he doesn't just kind of walk in there and go to the Nether. Oh, I picked up the oopsie. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Hey, what's up? Oh, yeah, I like that. That's still a steal. This is actually really good. The only problem is charcoal's easy to make, but we have to find a lot of coal. But this is pretty good. You can do this. Name tags for emeralds is pretty cool. I might do that. Remember, if you send donations, right, during streams, you know, or to the I think there's like a PayPal link somewhere in the description of things. But if you send the equivalent of $5 or more, you get to have your name on something, or you get to request a build be made in your honor or in your name. You can even tell me what you would like that build to be, and we'll build it to the best of our ability. That's the rules. I didn't make those up. That's the law. We're gonna get this portal stuff figured out later. For now, though, for the last step of the day here, our lovely friend Goofy, also known as Trent from the Discord server, was very kind enough to give us some netherite for our armor to get us started on our journey to get the rest of our own. Because I did tell him I don't want a lot, I just want a couple to get like my armor, and then I'll do my own tools and things later. Stones can go in there, I think. Or wait, let's make these into diamonds first. It's like this, and like that, I believe. There we go. We have 3 extras. Cool, that works for me. We'll put this in our goodies chest here. Actually, yeah, we'll leave these together so we don't lose them. I think, let's do it. It's netherite gear time. And done. What a feeling that is. We got netherite, guys. Now we gotta get trims. We have gotta go find ourselves some trims eventually. But that is gonna do it for me today, guys. It was super fun. I appreciate you guys. That's a wall. I appreciate you guys and your support. Thank you very much for watching this time so far. A little bit of a less busy episode. Just lots of, it's shorter. of course, just little bits of things going on here and there. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one. See you later.